Hey guys, how's it going? Back on track again. I had some personal things and had to take care of, but now I believe I'm back on track to where I can start producing more state of the market videos, individual stock videos, and how-to videos again. So hopefully they won't be any more, nothing come up either for me personally, also for the channel. But I just wanted to say thank you for bearing with me, and let's jump into it. So guys, we're going to do a state of the market video here, and if you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that like and subscribe button. Also go over to Twitter at WTrades, that's DUBYA Trades. I put a lot of information dealing with stocks, charts, news, all that. It's a great place to keep up with stocks and the community in general. Alright. So we want to do an overall view of the market. What is it doing? What should we expect? What to look out for? Those type of things. So this is my trading view. If you get to looking on here and you're wondering what is the algo I'm using, it is the Selene algo through the Trading Collective. There's a link in the description down below. If you get their gold package, you get all of their indicator suites along with it. There's also I think there's a discount and a 2-week free trial with it right now too. So if you sign up, even if you just go over to them and check out their Discord, if you use the link down below, it'll track that and it'll help support this channel. Okay, so what are we looking for here? We've come off the double bottom, it went bullish, and we keep getting rejected right along this red line here. Now, what I'm looking for is it to do one of two things. If we can get a close into this red box, there we go. If we can get a close for it to come up, come down, and then bounce like that, that would be the bullish signal would have all-time highs. That would be really great for the bulls, right? But if we get rejected here, look for it to come down and do one of these numbers like that. And possibly even test the 200 again, if not break below it. Now there's a lot of reasons why, we have the CPI report come out. Remember, the CPI report didn't come in good. It just come in as expected. The inflation's still high. You have things like food and electricity going up a lot. So it's not that it's coming, inflation is going away or it's looking better or anything like that. Pretty much the market went bullish today that things ain't as shitty as what we thought they are. You know what I mean? So, they're not more shittier than what we predicted they was. So things are still shitty. Things are still not looking the best. But at least we're on track to what we expect. So, that's just kind of a way to look at it. Always be prepared. Don't go into it with a bullish mindset or a bearish mindset. Just read what the chart tells you it's doing. So those are the two main key areas that we're looking for. I want rid of that. There we go. So those are the key areas we want to watch. We want to look for it to either get rejected here and come down, or have a close above this and see if it can retest and go bullish with all-time highs. Now, let me switch you over here to the browser. We can see that in the SPY, the market is a little mixed. It's mostly green, which is a good sign for us, but there is some red here too. We have things like in the technology, we have Microsoft, Apple looking really good, Google, Disney, Netflix looking like crap, Amazon not so hot, but Tesla's up. For the day though, Tesla's still, last time I checked, is under 1,000, so take with that what you will. Consumer defensive, Walmart, things like that's doing very well right now. Energy's doing better. We still have some that's trading a little bit sideways, but it's green, which is good. Financials not doing so hot, especially on the bank ends. Healthcare again not doing so hard, but hot. But it does look like some of it's turning around, looking a little bit better. If we look at the individual sectors, let's refresh this, make sure we're getting the most up to date. So it looks like consumer staples, things like, the stuff you have to have, the food, the things like that, is looking really good, and technology. But that's what we expect if we expect, with COVID fears and things like that, and with inflation, because like I said, food and electricity, things like that are going up. And remember, if you're paying more money for food and cost of living things, stuff like that, you've not got money to go out and spend on entertainment or to buy anything else that you want. Game systems, TVs, bikes, anything to have any fun with. You don't have the money on discretionary stuff. So that's the reason why you see the discretionary is backing up a little bit and staples is going forward. Energy is up, it's looking pretty decent. Technology is doing really good. Utilities good, and materials good. If we look here, I have most of them put in this. With this, I was only able to put like 4 or 5. The dark blue is the SPY. And we look over here, we have these set up to where XLP is looking pretty decent right now. That right there, just make sure I'm telling you these right. XLP is the staples. XLK is technology. XLB is materials. And I guess that's the only ones I was able to put on there. But we can see that those are looking pretty good. This is the 3-minute chart. So this is what the day looked like. And we can see that it's climbed pretty much. We had a little bit of, what'd I do there? We had a little bit of a consolidation period here with it picking up near the end, which is pretty decent for the day. So with all things considered, the market is still looking pretty decent, but just watch out for those key areas. If we come back to that and look one more time. So we're looking for it. It's already closed for the day, just closed. So we didn't get our close into this area. So we'll have to wait and see what it does tomorrow. So we're still at that key area. So again, we want to see it either come up, close above this area, retest, and bounce like that. Or we're looking for a rejection and a downtrend like that, the lightning bolt down. So that's what the key areas we're looking at for the SPY. If we're looking at the Russell's not looking very good at all overall. It looks to be coming on down. If we look at the purple areas are the topmost support and resistance line, and then the blue is the one that's got the most hits. We're within the trend here. So the blue is our main support and resistance lines. We can see once it's broke under that 200, it's come back up and tested the 200 again and got rejected. And the ADX is showing a lot of bearish momentum. So look for this to probably come on down at least to touch and test this area here. Let's change this up a little bit. Right there. So between that red and the blue is where we're looking for the Russie to come back down to. Q is pretty much the same thing. We have a weird head and shoulders, if you want to call it. I don't consider this head and shoulders. There's too many spikes here. But some do, head shoulder forming. But the key point here is still the same. The blue line here, it cannot break below it. The blue line up here, it cannot break above it. So again, what we're looking for is it to continue up, retest and bounce, or continue down like that. Now, if it goes down, we want to see if it can close below the blue line, retest, and continue on down. So if it does continue down, we want to see like that. Get rid of these lines here. Am I on the right one? There we go. So that's what we're looking for with the Q. Guys, just keep in mind that we're at the point in the markets to where it could go either way. We need to keep in mind that we don't need to look at it bullish. We don't need to look at it bearish. We just need to look at the charts and the key areas and see what it's telling us. Why is that not getting rid of that? There we go. So just keep your eyes on these key areas. See what they do, and go with the flow. Play it as it comes. If we look at the SPY, one other thing to show you on here. This is for the options expiring Friday, next Friday. So we can see that there's a lot more puts than there is calls. And what you see is the spikes here, we call those put and call walls. Now, in order for the Max Pain theory to come involved, unless, like I said, unless there's more calls that come in later throughout the week, we are hitting around this 450. So if you believe in Max Pain theory and you believe that the markets tend, not always, but you sometimes tend to follow these, then we're looking at the SPY to come down possibly to the 450 area. Now, I usually find it doesn't hit it exact, and I usually find a range within that. So what I'll usually do is pick the two walls to the two biggest next walls in between that. So we have 444 and 472. So you're probably looking somewhere in between, right around 460-ish, 60-ish, that area, possibly a little bit lower to the 458 area. It's probably where it might come back down to if you follow the Max Pain theory. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot that are pointing bearish, but it doesn't have to end that way. Here, there you go. There's the put walls and stuff I was talking about. So you can see here that there's a lot more puts. Right here is the 450 area I was talking about. This is where they intersect. This is where Max Pain would kick in, and you'd see the majority of the puts along with the calls ending here. That 450 area. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's something to watch out for. But don't freak out. Don't go and buy a bunch of shit. Don't go and sell a bunch of shit. Just watch what the market tells you to do. Watch your charts. Do your TA. Look for your confirmations. That's all you got to do, guys. Watch these key areas. Again, if you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you having anything that we've talked about, the algo, Webull, all that stuff is in the links, or links are in the description down below. You guys have a great day.